I'm still working on. I'm still working on it, but I was thinking, me and Mo was thinking, like I was telling her, like the hand is representing God. God, He's the one that creating everything,
Yeah.
and the tree is life, giving life. Jesus. There's a dove there,
Yeah.
Holy Spirit,
Mm.
and there's a crowns there, so which is
Love.
all the kingdoms
Beautiful.
that's belong to Him.
Beautiful. How many of you like that? This, let Kemi know it helps because she's selling the product out. Where are the other designs that you did, Emmy, that I was saying I prefer?
Yeah, there's so many more design, but we haven't not
I thought
100%.
we had it in this group where I was saying I like the more natural. Or was it from this one? Yeah, I was saying I like some natural, try out some natural colors as well. So we're testing out. So for me personally, I was saying I like the whole emblems and all of that. I like the Kingdom Glow natural, but I would probably feel like the blue doesn't feel as natural. So maybe more softer color. Others, just pop it in there. Have a what you think because the more that Kemi knows, the better it's going to be. Think what write down what you think. This helps give her a little bit of a, a connection on how to best run with this. Beautiful. Sintra, who's used Sintra? If you haven't, worth looking at. Again, Emmy, Project 61, which is the nonprofit stuff that we do. We haven't had a website up for about 7 years, 8 years. Um, I said to him, I don't want us to be, I've always generally said this. We don't help people and advertise people who are struggling because we don't want people to help out of feeling sorry. We want to empower people that we help. And I love what Sintra's done. Look at Emmy heard us, put some stuff in there. So thank you, Emmy. And I love the website it's created for our nonprofit site. You are seen, you belong here. The initiatives around the country, it's picked it up. Why we exist, how we show up, what we believe, our commitment. So if you go to project61.org, you get to see a bit more about what we do for the nonprofit side of things. And it's picked up a lot of this stuff. And Emmy, how long did this take once you fed the information in? How long did this website take to build? You've got to unmute, my dear.
Yeah, thank you, Ruben. That took at least an hour because it was regenerating everything and it was reading through all the original website. So about an hour.
Such a long time, guys. Okay, now if we got a professional to do this, right, put in the chat group how much you think a professional would charge you for this and how much of your time. So this is the reason why I was really struggling to get someone to do the website for me. They'd ask me so many questions and I don't have time for it because I'm being an entrepreneur, right? And I'm occupied building. I don't have time to answer questions and they don't have an understanding of who I am. So I want to put in the chat group how much you reckon this website would cost? These it's got what 7 pages, but it's not just the pages and how it's done, it's the information. Literally, she got it in one go with Sintra, went and checked everything, got an understanding of from our heart what this looked like, and actually did it in 1 hour, right? Yeah, 1,000, maybe not 5,000, but definitely around the 1,000 range, I'd say 1,400, 2,000. Okay. Now, how much did you charge? How much it cost you to get Sintra, Emmy?
Yes, so the costing is 100 and I think 187.
187.
It was a 70% off.
Yep. And you can still get
Um,
it for about that.
the most popular was a yearly plan for achieving long-term business goals. It's $15.60 for a month. But it's the original whole package is roughly around 5 to 600.
It's about 468 in US, right? So at the moment they're doing a special 187.20 for 12 months. Now, guys, think about it. For 250, under 250 bucks, you cannot do just one website. You can do up to five. Okay. Plus, it's starting to do my social media advertising for me. Okay. So it's got 12 agents. I've only started playing with two out of the 12. Plus, it's got a brain dump AI that starts to understand you better and what you're doing. So if you're going to be serious about the next step, how many of you think this would be worth it? Because yeah, a couple of you put $5,000 for that website. It is a very nice, like Emmy, that means you can charge $5,000, mate, to start doing websites for people. Because look at that. But I'll say something, even though it took an hour for you to do this, it took you quite a few days and weeks to kind of understand what we wanted and then pop it in there. So very impressive. The Eagle Empowerment Initiative. If you type in Eagle, it goes to the Sintra site, but the Eagle Empowerment. No, that's not this one. Eagle. Sorry, Empowered to Fly, isn't it? Empoweredtofly.com. So this was done for what Gertrude has launched with Eagle Empowerment. Sintra did this. How many of you think this is good? I don't know if you ever saw the older one. It was done in Wix. It was the first time Gertrude ever had tried to do something on her own. She did a great job. This one took it, it connected. Sintra took this, connected it, found out who she was, connected to her social media, connected to all the pictures you guys have put on, the work you've done, and it created this. Look at that. That's my beautiful wife. She'll be on in a few minutes. Um, and look at that. It's even picked up the pictures that you've got on social media. Okay. Plus, for those who need sales, it's got the ability for us to, you can buy tickets here using Stripe. So go to Stripe. If you don't know, if you want people to buy online, quite easy to use. You can use Apple Pay, pay with the link. You've got different card options. It's excellent. There's Google Pay if you use a different browser, the uh, the Google browser. So who thinks this is great?
That's
Good.
awesome.
All right. And it's easy, guys, to do. It's going to take away a lot of your stress. Okay. Um, Capture Your Purpose is another one that I just was playing around with it. So CaptureYourPurpose.com, but I'll go straight to the Sintra site. I just love what it's done for me. It's created a really clean site. It's taken the information from all of my social media, from my YouTube, from my previous website, and it's put it into a much neater, cleaner place. Okay, and it even allows you to join the school from here as well. So I highly recommend you guys, if you haven't joined school, if you're new, click on the link, you get to join for free and have a look at what we do. And then if you're interested in the membership, you can always let us know if that's useful to you. So who thinks this is great? Like, is it worth $200 odd, $250 for the whole year to test this out? Okay, just make sure that you just check when it clicks over that it doesn't go to the original amount's about $600 or $700. But even then, like some of these agents, if you were to pay a real person to do some of this stuff, you'd be paying a lot more money, right? So I'm really impressed with what it's done. And I can't wait for it's going to sort my books out as well, put it all in a category where people can just go and buy from there. So that's going to be really, really good on this. And it's got my programs, my main programs that I do. So anyone here excited about this?
Absolutely.
You should be clapping hands and getting so excited. So go to be testing this out, guys. So when we told you we're testing things out, ChatGPT. So when Sintra asks me questions, it'll ask me some brain dump questions. Brain dump, not brain dumb, but brain dump. Yes, I can log in from here. So it's called Brain AI, and it'll ask me questions. And these are all my helpers. I got Buddy, Soshi, Comet, Casey, Dexter, Vizzy, Pen, Emmy, Oh, I got an Emmy. Emmy, I got an Emmy. Scouty, Millie,
Hey,
Siomi, and Gigi. Now the only
Gigi.
Gigi. So I have used Soshi and I've used Comet. No, not Comet. Yes, Comet. They've been great. Soshi is building my social media, just to give you an idea of what you can do here. Is this helpful for any of you guys? Is this something you could start to do? So it's picked up this information and it's given me a calendar here, and I've got to say yes whether I want to schedule something or not. So it's generated something to post on my social media. It's going to post it on. Let me just expand that. So you can see some of the. It's going to post on Facebook and on Instagram. Okay. And it's going to do that over a 2 week period. So very exciting what it's doing. It needs me to, it's been doing this so far. It's showing me stats on how many people it's reached in the last 2 weeks, how many interactions I have. It will then go and recheck all of that. I still don't know how good it's going to be yet because I want to see conversions. So for me, conversions are important, but it's really good in just getting the word out there. Lance, this will be great for you with the no titles, right? Because it'll do the work for you. You literally have to get in there for a few minutes every week and say yes, 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 yes. Mark, you were talking about SEOs. I saw something here. I haven't tried it out, I gotta say, bro, but I saw something here on Xiaomi is an SEO. I don't know if that's gonna help or not yet, but I'm gonna find out soon. Amy, do you know much about Xiaomi and what? Let me see. What do you do, Xiaomi? It has these little quirky things it'll say when I ask it questions. It'll say, I literally just saw this yesterday. It has little quirky statements. Your SEO specialist in Sintra, what I do is help you get more qualified traffic. There you go. Mark, this is something you were kind of asking about some time ago.
Yeah, sure.
From Google and other search engines by improving how your site and content show up in search. Typical things I can help with: keyword search, content strategy, on-page SEO, technical SEO guidance, local SEO, competitor SEO, SEO audits. I haven't tried this myself, guys, yet, but I'm super excited to try it out. I'm going to be going next week to Sydney, and we're doing a 3 day workshop there on SEOs and funnels and trying to understand all that. I just need to get an understanding of it because I've done all my business. 25 years has always been word of mouth. But if I want to touch the masses of people that I don't know outside my circle, I'm going to have to think in that capacity. If we want to get 5,000 members into this academy, then we got to think outside the capacity of what we're thinking. Anyone here is at that level where you've been doing one-to-ones, you've been doing personal, people coming in through personal, but now it's time to scale up to where you are having people get your book, your videos, and you're producing income through that, not just you. So there's these different levels and layers of people coming in. Anyone like that? Pop a yes in the chat group if that's you, and how ready you are to do this stuff. Because um, Sintra for me, feels like a really good, worthwhile, and it's tax deductible for entrepreneurs. Worthwhile, $250 for the year, Aussie, to get in and start testing this out. And you get, I think, 14 days free. So after 14 days, if you don't like, before the 14th day, if you don't like it, you cancel and you don't pay anything. Any questions, guys, for you? This is part of the training today. Just want to show you what we're doing as we go along. And like I said, we don't teach anything we haven't done ourselves. Got copywriting as well. For those who who understand what copywriting is, this will do the work for you. This is amazing. Saves you. I spent thousands of dollars back in the day, tens of thousands learning copyright. I'm reasonably good at copywriting, but this is off the charts. Email, so I'm not going to let it use my email, but I'm going to create another email under Capture Your Purpose that I'll let it touch for information if people want info, and I'll just monitor it and see what type of responses it's doing, right? So you can automate that. Rubika?
Can I ask you, with the copywriting, can you do what you did with the
Yeah.
other one and ask it what it does? Just to see the categories, please.
I've asked it how you can help me. Look at little funny statements. It's just a sec, brain fog clearing. Uh, so I can help you turn your message into copy that moves people, then into assets you can actually post, sell with, or build funnels around. Here are the main ways I can support Capture Your Purpose. See, it already knows my stuff. Offers and positioning, sales copy that converts, so landing pages, sales pages, webinar event pages, school community onboarding, upgrade prompts, checkout copy page, upsells and wide join sections. Now it is obviously customize it to me, Rubika, but content that builds authority without fluff, weekly content themes, post prompts aligned to purpose, profit, legacy. So whatever your area is, YouTube titles, hooks, descriptions, short form scripts, reels. That's going to be important. I'm starting to learn about reels. Anyone else learning about reels here? Because that's a really good way to put yourself up as the expert in your area. Campaigns and launches. Emmy, just letting you know, you guys are sideways and about to fall off the screen. Um, Campaigns and launches, full launch copy, teaser posts, email, sales page. Oh, so it'll do emails as well. So we might have to have a sales, set up a sales at something. Brand, voice, and messaging frameworks, consistent voice guide, faith infused, bold, practical for me. Message built around your 8 attributes of purpose. So that's mine personally. Yeah. Does that help?
Yeah. So would this also be geared towards, material that is copyrighted and sieving through that?
Oh, copyright. Okay, so copyright is
This was
different
a
from
bit different, isn't it?
copyright. Yeah, so copywriting is sales, writing sales. What's the word I'm thinking of? Writing sales scripts
Okay.
that take people from one place to another, usually
Okay.
down a funnel. I'm not a big fan of funnels. I like playgrounds. People can go and play around, but it gives them that idea when they go to a place. This will give them a compelling reason why they should jump in and have a go at something.
Okay.
So different from I think you're thinking of
Yeah,
copyright.
I was wondering whether the material, especially, images and things like that, whether they would be they'll come up with things that could be copyrighted
Yeah,
or rather are not copyright.
as far as any AI,
Mm-hmm.
sorry, I'm just distracted by Emmy and Josiah. They're now upside down. I don't know what they they've turned off their screen now.
Trying to fix it.
Okay. I don't know how you got it messed up in the first place. Are you turning the Mac around everywhere? So, as far as I know, anything at ChatGPT or anything that an AI creates is copyrighted to you.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. Because it's not images from the internet, it's using this ideas, but it's creating its original.
Okay. All right. It's just that someone else I was talking to at one of the networking events, but then again, they're not specialized in that area or anything like that, did mention that it may not be copyright. So that's where I was not sure.
Well, let's ask good old chat, see what chat says. Um, oops, is images created by AI copyright? It depends on how the image is created and where you are, but in many cases, purely or AI generated images are not protected by copyright, which means they can be used by others, but you're not going to get in trouble with anyone for using it. Fully AI generated images, no human creativity. If an image is created entirely by AI, you just typed a prompt and didn't meaningful shape the result. Most copyright offices, including USA, no copyright protection. Okay. So what you're asking though is that you're not going to get in trouble using
To
someone
use
else.
it,
Correct.
yes. Yeah.
But technically, you can use images freely in many cases, but you also
Okay.
can't stop others from using them.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, AI plus human creativity. If you heavily edit the image, combine multiple outputs, add original artistic elements, or guide the process in a very detailed, creative way, then the human creative parts may be copyrighted. But the AI generated parts alone might not be.
Okay. So in other words, somebody else can copy what I've got, but I'm not going to get in trouble for using the image
No,
that has been produced by the AI, right?
not at all.
Okay. Thank you. That's helpful.
Not that I've seen, because it doesn't make sense because the AI is creating it, so therefore it's not something that you've taken from someone else. Okay, good question. Wonderful. Okay, I'm going to switch over to something exciting, guys. Who wants to buy a town? So we're going to look into real estate for $400,000. This is super exciting for some of us who are moved into how to create wealth, even with in the real estate side of things. So let me just turn the sound on, and I'll play this for you guys. Right, just to give you some thoughts and ideas.
Which has just hit the market in Queensland. Now to a unique opportunity which has just hit the market in Queensland. A chance to own your own slice of paradise, an entire town. While it is Australia's smallest, it could be yours for less than the price of your average city unit.
The smallest town in Australia, a population of 2, now hitting the market.
You're just so busy you don't notice it, really.
Carol Yarrow and Joe Cornell bought the Fox Trap at Coolati 3 years ago.
On a 3-year plan, and so obviously the 3 years is up. So it's time to move on.
That's 3 years of renovations, upgrading and serving up to both tourists and regulars.
We have done a lot of renovations. It was a bit run down. We've repainted it.
The asking price is $400,000 for the isolated town with its own postcode, but there's plenty on offer.
That includes 4 motel rooms, a cabin, the residence, the shop, a couple of, sheds down the back.
The new owners will be kept busy having to work as the postie, publican, hotelier and shopkeeper, but they'll also gain the right to host a passionate state of origin party. As these 2 friends pass on the baton, they hope the next owners have fun like they did.
I'd like to see some young ones come in and give it a shot.
Lawrence Jeffcoat, 10 News.
How cool is that? Hang on, see if there's anything else. That's it. Who thinks that's cool? Who's ready to buy a whole town? Imagine if Capture Your Purpose Academy owned a town.
Yeah.
Imagine what we could do. Imagine if Project 61 owned a town, right? I want you guys to start thinking outside the square, right? This is exciting stuff. Now, it's not the only one. I was looking up, doing a little bit of research, and there's a tiny Australian town up for sale back in just a few months ago, 2026. They wanted a few million for this one. Tucked away in the rugged Victorian bushland lies the tiny outpost of Licola, population 5. The other one was population 2. Consisting of a couple of weatherboard buildings, a general store, a caravan park, and a petrol station grouped around a modest main street, Licola is one of Australia's smallest towns. If you have a spare couple of $1 million, you can buy it. So you can own a town in Victoria for a couple of million, right? It has a 50-year legacy of hosting outreach programs to young people. I love that. So privately owned by a local community club. So that means, it's possible to have joint ventures. Okay. There's another one here. Where is it? An entire Australian village is up for sale. This was back a few years ago. But the fact that, these are all possibilities, is quite exciting. A rare opportunity has arisen to be your own landlord of a quaint village that is home to 1830s built mill, cottages and shops in a small New South Wales dairy farming locale. And believe it or not, it's the only tiny town currently listed for sale on realestate.com.au. This is back, like I said, November 2023. 3 hectares of lush green pasture. Okay. Do you have some risks we should consider, but as a community would be helpful? Yeah, absolutely. There are always risks. So I'm not saying let's go buy it. I want us to right now look at who is willing to do some research on this and kind of see what the potentials are in it, because that's something we can look at. Mark's been talking about, the stuff in Frankston. Some people might say, I don't have the money for $1 million input. But what if there's some other smaller things like this? What if there are leverages we can use? Would we sell this for a profit? And which one would give us more profit? Of course, the one in Frankston. What are the potentials, though, of owning a town in some part of Australia and building a legacy over there, building an academy, building a shop front, building some stuff that's going to make, building a acting studio, building a podcasting, getting your radio station up and running. It'd just be pretty cool. Anyone interested?
Yeah.
Mom Carol is? Yeah. What about others? Mark, what do you think of stuff like this when you see it?
Yeah, look, it's definitely appealing, Ruben. I think you've it's we're only really limited by how much we're willing to investigate, and these small pockets or unusual opportunities as such they are actually ever present. We've just got to go searching for them. So
Yeah.
It extenuates that similar model, doesn't it? Just because
Mm.
we're talking to the few, we could talk to the masses on a much larger scale. So with potentially more interest, but yeah, it's just staying open to opportunities, isn't it? So good one. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Beautiful. So, guys, just some thoughts for today. Before we get into our lesson, is just this idea of having a look at some of the ways you can better your business, and then having a look at the property side. So, with bettering your business, my thought today is, look into place something like Sintra. Is anyone looking at any other AI? So I basically have spent a lot of time with ChatGPT. So when Sintra asks me questions, I just I ask ChatGPT, it knows me better and knows my business better. So I then pick it up and throw it into Sintra, and then that has helped me create, because ChatGPT can't create. It has great ideas, but doesn't create things like websites and stuff, whereas Sintra does, and it's done a great job. Emmy and Gertrude, is Gertrude on? They've done a lot more than me, Emmy especially. Emmy, what's your take on Sintra so far? You've used it for about 2, 3 months or 4 months now. You've created some great things. You're going to be creating a website for Chem, which is like super exciting. Kemi, watch out.
Yeah, thank you, Ruben, for that information. I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you for coming on, and it's exciting. Yeah, Sintra is when you type in something, say like web page or email, it just comes up with its idea, but it also helps that it doesn't over like for example, it doesn't over do everything for you. Like you gotta work with it, and then you get the final say on where to publish it or to be able to do other things with it. So yeah, so Sintra is really good.
Beautiful. Has anyone else used anything else in terms of AI that they can suggest before we go to the next part of our evening? And if you have, you can either pop in the chat group or you can unmute and tell us. Anyone use Grok? I heard Grok is also, there's two Groks, and one of them is pretty good. DeepSeek, Gertrude is using a bit of that. That's from China. Seems to be a lot more direct and good with information than ChatGPT. Abir, you're nodding your head. Have you tried any of that?
No, I think Sintra so far has been the best. If you know the trouble of getting a website and landing page together,
Yep.
Sintra just actually solves a lot of issues and isn't a financial strain. DeepSeek, I just know has some controversy, but which is why I was nodding.
DeepSeek, yeah. It may, yes. But it's a lot more raw, and the information I find is a lot more accurate than ChatGPT. Just out of curiosity, who here does use an AI to help them in any way, shape, or form, even if it's Meta, even if it's just with search, just pop in a chat group if you do. And who uses things like ChatGPT? If you haven't, really guilty, shouldn't be guilty. It's exciting. Um, who is finding it useful? You got to feed, the more information you feed, the better. Who has it helped with in their business? Apart from your personal life, it's really good for your personal life too. But please don't be antisocial. But if you want to know how to deal with tough people, ask ChatGPT. It's very good. It's got a nice way of saying what you want to say in a polite way. Anyone use ChatGPT? Yes, a few. Okay. Yeah, start using it more. Feed information in. Obviously, you got a little chap writing for you. That's not you. Wonderful. Okay. Is Gertrude there, Emmy? Can she jump on so she can also let us know about the e-girl and how the small business stuff is going to be really helpful for you women? Who's coming for this? Rubika, do you want to kick the ball off? Was it kick the ball off?
Yep.
Start the game.
So on Saturday, we are hosting, Eagle is hosting what we call a mini business expo. And what it is it's designed for women who have no idea what they want to do, women who have an idea but have no idea how to execute it, and women who have an idea, have started to execute it, would love some feedback from a group of women who are not going to compete and not going to be catty about it, but who are going to actually come around and cheer them on and help them make whatever they've done even better. And then women who have just started a business and would love to know how to market it better. So we will be having tables there that you can say you want a table. We'll organize that. It's $25 for the day, which includes, it's from 2 to 7 on Saturday the 18th, which is the coming
You read
Saturday.
the message that I texted.
Sorry? Oh, okay. From 2 to 7. And it includes workshops where we are going to share on what it is to dream and dream big, what it is to start businesses with little or no capital, what it is to market, how to market our businesses properly. But it's not only for business, it is also for those who have a cause that they'd love to promote, those who have, just ideas of where they would like to their life to go. And we are using this expo, business expo, as a platform. It will also be, the actual expo will be in July, but this is a beautiful place to come, or bring friends to come, who can just come and be inspired, be encouraged, be cheered on, and be empowered to go for it.
Beautiful.
Yes, and I'd just like to add, I've invited a couple of my clients to this who will be presenting their business concept for the first time to an audience. And just the challenge of speaking to strangers, talking about their story and their product. And they're bringing their friends along for support as well. So, and I think also the age range and the cultural diversity is there as well. There's no limit. There's no like bound to it. So I'm very excited.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Any questions any of the ladies have? Who's showing up for that? Anyone else? You should please do that. That's good for the entrepreneurs as well. And that's where Kemi's going to get her startup for this, which is really going to be good to see how it's flowing. So people are displaying products. They're going to learn about it if they haven't done it before. And you can also make sales if there are people interested in buying. So it's just a really good way of doing things. Yeah, Rubika?
Yes, that's right. So it's great exposure for those who have a product already or a service that they'd like to, let other people know about. Remember, there's always someone who might come there and take a card, or just even look at your product and say, wow, that's awesome. They might even want to do pre-sales, pre-orders, pre-sales. They may even take your card and give it to someone else. Who knows? So, if you're not there, then you're going to miss out on the opportunity of something that could happen. Plus, we are teaching you there how to market your ideas. Let me not just say businesses, but we're teaching you to market your ideas. So please come along, bring friends, just like Abir is doing, because look, at the end of the day, there is a dream in everyone's heart. There is a dream in every woman's heart. And many women have put their dreams on hold and they've forgotten about it. And we just want to help ignite that and bring it back to life.
Beautiful. Well said. Love that. Wondering if Gertrude wants to say anything. She and you have been working strongly together on this, and Gertrude she's the dream child behind this.
Yep. Gertrude, are you there?
We can't hear you.
Okay, I will turn my computer audio on.
No, now we can hear you because Emmy is unmuted. So, okay. If you turn it on, then Emmy, you need to turn yours off.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Emmy,
but Emmy will need to turn her audio off, otherwise we're going to have a loop.
Emmy, turn your audio off.
Otherwise, if Emmy doesn't know how to do that, Gertrude, you turn yours, go back to turning it off, and let's talk to Emmy's. So just turn off your audio.
Okay. So she's managed to turn it off. That's good.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so thank you so much, everyone. Rubika and Abir have said everything. So what do I have to add on? But I'll just say, like, all of you are welcome. If you have that business idea that you feel like you don't have support around it, or you have been like you've been wondering, where do I start from? This is the right place. Like, you just come as it is. You just bring yourself as you are. No one will judge you. We will be there to support you, to help you around. So we are not we are not there to buy as a final product, but we are there to support you to get it ready for the market. Because I went to the council meeting yesterday. We had some council meeting yesterday, and they have a market also after Mother's Day. And I said, can people from Eagle Empowerment come and also sell in the market? Said, of course. So I'll give you the details. People who are ready with their product by next month. Then we'll get you a table and we'll get you to sell. Like Hiromi, I need you to sell your stuff there because I know yours is ready. Rozan, when yours is ready. Nadia, your services. And Joanna as well. I'm not sure what Joanna has got, but then there's markets there that are ready to buy products, and we will find them. We will be there to support you and find the ready available markets, and it's just to help you get off the ground. And once you're there, you'll be shining. Like we will be so happy. We'll be very glad to see those passion that was in people's heart, like stuck in people's minds and hearts. And it's like we'll be so happy to see it moving, to see it out there, and people flourishing. Because that passion is what we are after. We're after your purpose and your passion to get it out, because we know it will help someone out there. Like we have always said, there's another person on the other side of Jordan, on the other side of the bridge, that is waiting for you, waiting for your product. So let's come together and create solutions that's gonna help the community. So all of you are welcome. Please come. Even if you don't have a product, just come and support us. Come and see what is there. Even if you don't have any idea, please come. You don't know who you have a conversation with. Something might spark in your mind, and you'll be out there, like doing great things. And it's just by talking to one person. So come, you're all invited. Please take advantage of this. This is a platform where you can promote yourself as much as you can. There'll be no restriction. If you have your business cards, if you have your flyers, if you have, your digital cards, your websites, please, this is the day when you promote yourself fully to whatever extent you want to promote yourself. So you're all welcome.
And that's a note from our beautiful CEO.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you. Wonderful. Guys, the last thing is to those on the bike ride. We love championing things together, and Darren was meant to be here. I'm not sure why he couldn't make it in, but just championing this thing to help Darren, who is promoting what he's doing with Warrior Spirit Adventures. Been doing for 25 years. He loves what he does. Very passionate. So he originally, this bike ride was like $150 for the program in Warburton, but he's been able to do a massive deal for us but we need 10 people to kick it off for just $99. And if you bring your own bike, it's only $50. Right? So that's the track for about an hour plus the lesson. And now he's put this video on, so I'm a little bit confused whether it's this one or it's the one that's around Red Gum Tree. But this is either way, it's really, really a beautiful kind of thing that we're going to do together. We've got about 4 or 5 people who've said yes. Patrick, are we still doing? Gertrude's kind of said she'll come. Patrick, you're coming? So who thinks this would be good? Worth doing? Right? Jump on a bike, bit of fun. You can either hire a bike there or bring your own, right? But we do need ASAP some guys who are ready to go. So if you bring your own bike, just $50. Okay, but we will need to when is it? 2 Saturdays time, Joanne, which is not this Saturday, but next Saturday. And I think he has told us the timing here. Let me just go back. What has he got here? 12:45 to 5 p.m. So there's a teaching section, and then I think then from there we move on and good leadership teaching program. As we say, we're all leaders of ourselves first and how we push forward in that. Does anyone know how long it is to get there? Warburton depends on where you are. So from my place, it's about an hour and a bit, Aranka. So from yours could be about the same. It's east towards the rainforest. Wonderful. So, guys, if anyone's coming or you bring anyone, please let me or Darren know so that we just let him know the numbers. If we get to 10, then we're blessing him as well, helping him with what he's doing. He's taken a lot of time to kick off into understanding non-extreme sports. He does extreme sports, but for us, we're not as extreme, right? We've done the whitewater rafting, was awesome. The caving, I nearly died. But the bike riding is going to be super, super cool. And if you can't bike ride, you can walk. So there's no excuse. All right, Rubika. Coach Rubika, we need you there. How many of you vote for Coach Rubika to be there? Please put a 777 quick before she jumps off. And she will join us because she doesn't like doing this stuff, but it is worth doing. Awesome. Want to say a big welcome to Anu from Canada, one of our friends we grew up with in Nigeria. It's like 6 a.m. there. Welcome, Anu. 6 or 7.
Hi. Welcome, Anu.
Well done for waking up in the morning and joining us. Everyone just put a AAA to say welcome to Anu.
With my sleepy face.
That's all right. We won't hold it against you. Well done for coming in. Good job. And good timing. All right. I am going to pass it on to who's our host today? Emolium. Emmy, and looks like you got a little funky face there. I call him little muffin top when he wears this girly thing on his top so it doesn't wreck his hair. Wish I had done that so I'd have more hair. Emmy, over to you. Abir, behave yourself.
Thank you, Ruben, for the announcements. As we continue, put up 111 in the chat group if you're still listening in. And also just bear with me while I get up the slides. And just a 30-second shared testimony. Kemi, where are you?
Oh, yes. I did want Kemi to share. Thank you for opening that.
Please share while I just get this ready.
Kemi, tell us a little bit about the journey of getting these your business up and why it's so important to you.
Well, hello everybody. I just want to, how amazing is the girl empowerment that's empower us. Just let us having this opportunity to show our talents also that we've been hiding it. So I just love doing my own skin products in the beginning. So I just love doing it. I have irritating skin, sensitive skin. If I'm using other people products, my skin will go red instantly if I'm using, the wrong products. And it's just too much chemical that for me, which I not normally really using all the skincare that much since I was like young until I was like 3 kids already. Then I start using it, but I just really love to make it my own as well. So with these skincare products, I love to use the beef tallow. So the beef tallow itself, it's contain a lot of vitamin, which is got A, D, E and K and B12, which is a very deep moisturizing for your skin. And it's also, I want to go back to the ancestral skincares, like back in the day even in Cambodia as well, in Asian country, majority of our ancestors, they use a lot of these beef tallow things, a lot. They've been using that for their skincares, and also they're using rice as well. Also this skincare contain this chemical free. Yeah, we want to go back to basic, whereas our parents and grand ancestors are doing it, and it is skin restorations. It's helping your skin, and a tallow itself it's give you a nourishment for your skin. Yeah, so I just want to share with that, and that's that's about it. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Can I just say I'm so proud of you, Kimmy. You have just stepped out, and I love what's forming. Can't wait to see the little bottles and all of that on Saturday as well, but can't wait to see where you're going to go with this. Awesome.
Thank you.
You've done amazing.
Awesome. Thank you. Yes, all these things here. I want to thank you, Mo, for doing all that, behind me, and there's Mo is helping with everything else, with all this paperwork, with all those shots as well. So thank you, Mo.
Yeah, these look great. Look at what they've designed. Again, AI has helped, but look at this amazing way of growing the brand. And all this is done in how long? The last week you've jumped in, done this. So real big shout out. So guys, we're just doing a lot of shout out to the ladies today. I think they're doing such a great, amazing job. Kemi, even though there's tough times, you've pushed through. Well done.
Thank you.
Emmy, back to you.
Thank you, everyone. Just bear with me. So, yeah, welcome to Capture Your Purpose Academy. And also just let me
press play.
Press play.
Yes. There you go. Now we can see.
There we go. Alrighty. So, yes, and thank you to Kemi. Thank you to the e-girl empowerment.
Sorry, Emmy, it keeps flashing at the moment.
Okay, so let me stop and then stop share, and then I'll do it again. Okay, just 1 second. Just bear with me. Can you see the screen?
Yes, that's working well.
Alrighty. So Capture Your Purpose Academy, thank you everyone for coming. And yes, as you can see, I have a little, not little, but a growing entrepreneur. He's really excited to be here. As Kim always used to say, or still says it, rule number 1 is get excited. Rule number 2, if there's nothing to be excited about, get excited. And rule number 3, Kemi, what's rule number 3? If you can unmute.
Rule number 3, don't forget rule number 1.
Yep, and then, yeah, that's it. So I have my little man here, so he's going to help me share the slides, if you don't mind. We are in the process of a 4D process. So just bear with me. So, welcome to Capture Your Purpose Academy, creating healthy, wealthy leadership minds. We have an acronym, CEO, Community, Empowerment and Opportunities, about us. Founded in June 2002. Registered ABN. If you want to go and check it out, if you're a type of person that loves information and that wants to check everybody out, there is an ABN, and yes, we are registered. So check out the ABN. It's our global headquarters are in Melbourne. As you can see, I'm right here. We are in our global, and it is real. So you can touch me if you like, or you can just say high five. Achievements. So 20 plus years of experience, 1,000 lives impacted. Wow. Can you put a 555 in that? That's amazing. Amazing grace. So 555 in there, and 43 plus academy members. So put a legacy, type in legacy in the chat if you don't mind. And bear with me. A disclaimer. So we do have a disclaimer. This coaching program is designed to provide guidance, inspiration, and support. The information shared is for educational purposes only and should not be substituted for specialized legal or medical advice from qualified medical, legal, or therapeutic practitioners. We aim to equip you with tools and strategies for growth, but we cannot guarantee specific outcomes. Results will vary based on your personal effort, circumstances, and decisions. By participating, you acknowledge you are responsible for your own actions, successes, and setbacks. If you require professional advice in areas such as health, finance, or law, please seek an assistance of a licensed expert. So once again, thank you for joining us. Let's move forward with clarity, commitment, and purpose. Can you put a 888 in there if you're still listening? Or type in 888 in the chat group. So the destination, where we're taking you, is where we're equipping leaders to create wealth, live with purpose, and build lasting legacy through proven frameworks, coaching, and community. At Capture Your Purpose Academy, we equip individuals with principles, practical strategies, and supportive communities so they can live their legacy, not just leave one. So if you hear legacy, this man here right beside me is also a legacy. We are building the foundation has already been built, but we're also equipping our young man here to become his own leader in his own time when that time comes. But right now, he's just learning. So thank you, Josiah. Your transformation. So have you ever felt confused or isolated or on a survival mode? I have, but I just want to show you that confusion to clarity, isolation to community, surviving to thriving. So that's the transformation here in the Capture Your Purpose Academy. Oh, so what legacy looks like? Purpose, clarity on who you are and where you're going. Wealth, yes. Financial independence and generational blessing. Impact, transforming communities across nations. And that's what we are looking forward to. So what our members say at Capture Your Purpose Academy aligned with me, with purpose, wealth-oriented thinking, and the joy of living a meaningful legacy. So that's from Mama Carol. If you haven't reached over or taken Mama Carol out for a coffee, please do so. She would love to connect with you as well. One bite at a time. Capture Your Purpose Academy has inspired me to dream bigger and begin creating a lasting legacy. So that's from Marenka. And one of our amazing young men in here says his place that fosters a strong sense of community and identity is truly dedicated to serving humanity. And that's amazing. And now I will share my testimony and my journey and experience. So before Capture Your Purpose Academy, I had no vision, no call, no sense of purpose. It was just scattered. And it felt like under pressure. And I love people. I love to connect with people. but it didn't happen for me until when I came to see Capture Your Purpose Academy. It had all the tools, all the resources for me, and it helped me. I believe that I am in economic independence right now. This is my season. And one of, as Cam has been mentioning, it's the year of breakthrough. So can you put a year of breakthrough in the chat if you can, or if you just put year or breakthrough, whichever one you like. But yes, I would like to share, it is a year of breakthrough for all of us. And, you know, sometimes there is always setbacks, but hey, you know, Capture Your Purpose is a place where we call family as well. A family stays together and grows together and changes the world together. So put a 999 in that, saying new beginnings coming, let's go. Thank you, Josiah. Yes, so the problem, lack of clarity. Individuals often lack clarity regarding their purpose and direction. Isolation, there is a lack of community or mentorship to provide guidance. Surviving, not thriving, trapped in the daily routine without a clear exit strategy. Can you say, can you put a 222, surviving and not thriving? Has anyone felt that, trapped in a daily routine without a clear exit strategy? I'm sure you have. I'll confess that I've gone through that problem. And the solution, Capture Your Purpose Academy, clarity of purpose, explore your identity and chart your path forward. So that's why we're here. And community and mentorship, engage with leaders who have experienced the challenges and currently face. That's what our coaches are here for. Coach Rebecca, Coach Ruben, and Coach Abia. If you want to reach out to them, please do so. From surviving to thriving, cultivate a legacy rather than simply seeking a livelihood. That means it's like, hey, I'm not going to sit here in one room. I'm going to expand my territory. So we've been discussing expanding our territory. So we have to go after our dreams, and also Coach Rebecca always says, dare to believe. So this is the season of dare to believe, not just dare to dream, but dare to believe. Thank you, Josiah. Jojo? Yes, sir, you've met Ruben. He is the founder to Capture Your Purpose Academy with over 20 years of dynamic expertise and leadership in purpose coaching. This international speaker and author broke free from the conventional 9-to-5 grind, retiring energetically at the age of 35. And as you can see that he is helping others, and especially Kim, who has come on board with the Booster program. Founder of CYP Academy and P61 project initiatives, positively impacting 6 nations. And we are going to take on other nations as well. And like he says, leave your legacy, don't just leave one. Why CYP Academy? It's community driven. You never walk alone. We're always holding your hand. Faith rooted, yes, it's built on kingdom principles. It's not on hype. Legacy focused, we build for generations, not just moments, just like this little one. What people seek, information, community and mentorship, opportunity for growth. So put a group chat in the group chat, put a 666 if you're here for information. Our programs, they lead to mindset mastery, transform your thinking, wealth creation, financial literacy and strategy, leadership, lead with courage and clarity, parenting, raise the next generation, relationships, build thriving connections, spiritual growth, deepen your faith. So that's a really good one. So Abia has come up with this framework. Coach Abia, the REST framework, from distraction to stewardship. So R stands for regulate, settle and slow the pace. E, examine, observe without judgment. S is self-trust. Do you trust yourself that you can be able to move forward and lead from identity? T, take action, move with clarity and peace. So you can hear us always saying that we do everything in the rest. That means we are present, but we have clarity and peace. So peace is your confirmation. Order restores your authority. So can you type in the chat authority if you're still listening in and you know your identity as well. So our weekly schedule: Monday, community check-in and goal setting live in school. Wednesday, we're here right now. Inner circle coaching, it starts at 8. So put a reminder or in your alarm clock to say, hey, I would love to come up on the coaching, or just come into the live Zoom. And Friday, resource drop courses, workbooks, and tools. Coming soon, community discussion and accountability. We do meet up in person for our workshop events quarterly. So consistency builds transformation. So the CYP experience, where excellence meets purpose. Why? The welcome, the connection, the coaching, the community, the legacy. And you can see all these icons up here on the slides. It wasn't just done by myself. It's also here, Josiah and another mini entrepreneur who is Heavenly. They created this part of the slide. So if this is how we serve coffee, because Ruben loves his coffee, especially his wife, Gertrude. We went out for a coffee, and it's amazing where the setting is. Imagine what the coaching is like. So this is what you get with the coaching as well. Yes, Project 61 initiatives, a love for God, a love for people, 6+ nations active community projects, 100% donations go directly to communities, thousands lives impacted globally. So when you join Capture Your Purpose Academy, you're a part of something bigger. So that's amazing, isn't it? And membership options, freemium, school community, community forum access, free resources and content, connect with leaders, weekly inspiration. So join free on school. If you have not, go over to school, join the community, and $40 a month in a circle. So it's a 1-year wealth and leadership program, weekly coaching, wealth and mindset courses, leadership programs, resources, and community. So join our inner circle like you're here today. So how to join? 1 is join school for free, access community and free resources instantly. 2, upgrade to inner circle, $40 a month, 1-year wealth leadership program. And 3, start your transformation. Show up, stay consistent, build your legacy. So contact the person who invited you to get started, or you can contact Ruben to see if you would like to see this transformation happening in your life. So thank you, everyone, and thank you once again to Ruben and the coaches, and you all are part of this legacy. So thank you. Thanks, Josiah. Oh, so one more slide. Are you ready to capture your purpose? Join this circle today. So there is a scan code. There's 2 scan code. One is for a website for Ruben, and also the other one in the center is the one for the whole Capture Your Purpose Academy website. So leave your legacy. Don't just leave one. Thank you.
Woo. Thank you, Mr. Josiah and Em.
Yes, Abia, thank you.
We are on the last leg of today's workshop. And thank you for leaving me with 9 minutes. We shall get through it. So we will quickly look into the workshops that we have been doing this year. And what we have covered in terms of the wealth creation mindset. When I share my screen and everyone can see it, please let me know. Thumbs up, down. Okay, beautiful. So we have a recap of the chapters, and I hope the whole screen is visible to everyone. So we've covered attention and distraction, which is why money is not the problem, attention is. We covered the busyness trap, which resonated with a lot of people here. And it explored where we spend our time and why we feel busy and perhaps even tired, but we don't see a lot of progress. Chapter 3 was consumerism and emotional spending. So how our emotions, our feelings, our events, they drive our spending more than they should. We looked at chapter 4, which was the comparison and false timelines, which again is quite a common experience. We look at other people's lives and their progress and their achievements, their new car, their new home, and we feel behind perhaps, and that we haven't achieved those things. And the idea is that measuring against others creates pressure, okay, not motivation. And the 5th chapter was systems and structure. So why clarity without systems doesn't hold. And Mark said some beautiful things about this chapter as well, and why having a structure, having a flow, having milestones to tick off is very important. And we also discovered that having a buddy system or accountability system is very important in terms of keeping on track with our goals, right? And not sidetracking, not letting our emotions take the rein. So just to expand, and we also had chapter 6 last week, just to expand, so the wealth creation mindset as an overarching lesson, or I guess like a bit of rewiring for your brain, is that it's not about how you think, it's about how you think, decide, and lead your life. And it's not just about money alone. Sorry, Ruben. And that you don't need to work harder, you need to see and lead differently. And that seeing and leading, that comes into the leadership mindset, doesn't it? Which is what we're all adopting. And we also did a lot of reflection, and well done for everyone for showing up, writing, sharing, reflecting on these topics and where they resonate with in your life. And so we looked at why things like distraction, busyness, comparison, emotional decision-making, why they affect us, why they keep us stuck, and why we stay in that earner mindset and not the builder's mindset. So again, if you resonate with you're doing a lot but not moving forward, you're in the right place, because that's where the change comes in. And we looked at the money cycle, which was very helpful. And here's a diagram of that. The money distraction cycle, which starts with pressure, reaction, lack of structure, repeated stress, which leads into short-term relief, reaction. So we explored how we tend to jump into this cycle and then we sort of stay stuck in it like a hamster in a wheel. And we looked at why things like stress cause us to spend more. We feel better temporarily, and then we go back to the stressful situation that we were in originally. And so most people repeat this loop. And lastly, we covered the shift forward. So that was from reaction to leadership, which is now you thinking as a leader, and a leader thinks long term, right? Essentially, that's the key. So real change begins here. So from reacting, you lead your decisions. From earning, you build intentionally. From urgency, you use clear direction. And from temporary fixes, you use simple systems. And all these slides and also the previous work that we've done, the recordings and everything, are on school. Now, what's next for us? So what's the focus going forward? Going from, we've done awareness, which was section 1. We're in section 2, which is renewal. And then we'll step into implementation, okay, which is what we want to do, which is about making progress and action. So we're looking at identity before strategy, frameworks, that create freedom. And I think frameworks is what, I mean, Mark loves, something that you can follow, something that's tangible and keeps you grounded. Systems, very similar, that sustain progress. So turning good intentions into consistent action, which is what we love, isn't it? Because we live in our brains, in our head, and all the things we have in our head have to actually be actualized. And then chapter 10 will be from stewardship to multiplication. So now that's looking into expansion. And so now I would just like to open the floor to people and reflect back on the last couple of weeks. What have you gained? What have you discovered about yourself? What are some breakthroughs you've had? I would love to hear from people. And since no one's really spoken tonight, this is your chance to speak up. I will pick.
Shall I go while you're choosing who to pick?
Sure.
All right. I haven't been here for like fully for a few weeks, but when I came, for the ones that I have come in for, I think it was last week, one of the big things for me was that because I've really felt like I've got all these ideas and I've got things in the works, but I haven't completed them because of, personal situations that have been going on for a few months now. And so I haven't been able to concentrate fully and take it to where I would have liked to. Ideas that I had at the beginning of the year and even end of last year with my cake business, with the NDIS business, that are sort of like there. I'm rearing to get going on it, but then there are things that I know I've got to just pull back a little and fine tune a little before I do it. And something that was said last week about, it's never too late. Like, sometimes it looks like everyone's run ahead and you're still standing there behind, but that there is a right time for everything and there is still time. It's not like, you missed out kind of thing. And I think that really helped me because I was beginning to feel like, oh my gosh, we're coming, it's coming to the end of April as well now. And I really had things that I wanted to have been doing already. So yes, thank you. I think, Ruben, it was you who said that last week, and that really helped. So thank you. So I really enjoy being here and seeing, the success stories of all the others as well, and people like Kemi sort of rising up and starting to actually push forward and see her dream come true and things like that. So it's really good because it inspires me as well to keep, going in the face of sometimes little challenges that can set us back a bit. So yeah, thank you. Thanks, Abir.
Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you for sharing. I'm glad I'm sure we all understand and empathize. Miss, Mark has left. Has he?
He did. He knew they were going to ask him, pick on him by starting to call him Miss. Lena has written.
Miss Aranka.
Good. You can read that. Abir?
Personal family commitments have delayed me spending time on the business, knowing that I need to allocate time to the business. And that's recalibration. That's coming back to center. That's coming back to where energy and time needs to go after you've had to take care of other things. Thank you for sharing, Lena. We love that. And I hope it goes well. Miss Aranka?
Did I have my thing off, my mic off? Hope I didn't make too much noise. Yeah, no, I basically, biggest thing I get out of this group is that It opens up my mind to things that I wouldn't normally be open to, and meeting people that I wouldn't normally have the chance to meet. And just as Rebecca said, other people's stories are very inspiring. Yeah.
Beautiful. Ruben, Mr. Author, back to you.
You've done a great job. Thank you. Did you want me to share as well? Answer the question?
Yes, and just let people know that 9:30 and
Yeah, look, we normally like to honor those who need to finish, leave at 9:30. We're going to hang out for about 10 more minutes just because it's a good conversation. We normally do spend a good chunk of time in the teaching, but today was just like a celebration for some of the amazing things people have done and a little bit on, the AI and stuff. What I'm excited about, guys, is, and I didn't do it today because, again, for a little bit of time, but I just really want to encourage you to also go over to Abir, if you don't mind, stop sharing your screen. I'll just quickly show you. Go over to our school and answer, the challenges. I've kind of put the challenges on hold, not making it every single day, just because I wanted to. Can you guys see that? Whoa, what am I seeing? What are you guys seeing? I'm seeing something funny happening here. Desk 1, Desk 2. Here we go. Let me try this again. Yeah, just go over to school and have, the day 3 discipline over motivation. I noticed that when people did day 2, a lot of people filled that out, and that was really good and well done, guys. Because when you start filling it out, I know when I filled out this, it really helped me focus. Okay. And a lot of people ask me, how do I create the lifestyle I have? I retired at 36, not 35. So let me correct that. I don't want to lie. It was 36. I didn't want to retire at 30 into financial freedom. I retired at 36 in economic independence, and I was $200,000 in debt, and I still retired out. And then I cleared it all out and grew. And I really want to encourage you guys that one of the things that was big for me was this day 3 thing, discipline over motivation. It's easy to be motivated, but to stick to something and be disciplined is important. And like what Lena said today about, just recalibrating, and a few of others would feel the same way for Kemi, just encouraging you on that. And even Rubika coming back to, having to have 2 businesses running, and a death in the family, and then just recalibrating and coming back. But can I suggest for you guys to just go to school and today just go and look at your, choose 3 non-negotiables on your health, wealth, activity, and learning. Don't do something that's way off, that's too hard to do. Do something that's not too easy to do either, not something that won't overwhelm you, but it'll still be a bit of a challenge. Every Mondays and Wednesdays, Mondays we reset as for our health. My wife, myself, Kemi, Emmy, we've been trying to get a few others in, Abir, but won't. We reset in the gym. Now, Wednesdays we get slaughtered in the gym. We don't want to even go when our trainer gets us in there. But as I said to Emmy today, she said, I don't want to go. And I go, yeah, I don't want to go either, but I'm just going to show up and close my eyes and do it. It's 45 minutes, it's done. And it's amazing. I feel great after that. Right, Emmy? You felt amazing? Yeah, you want to go sleep after this? But little steps like this, I'm seeing a lot more strength in my body, a lot growing younger. I went for a walk today. I just want to give you this encouragement of discipline. Went for a walk today. I noticed my walking pace, my heart rate had gone all the way down to 95 beats per minute. So I took a quick, because it's normally around the 120 to 140 mark. And I took a quick picture, put it on the ChatGPT and said, is this an issue? And it said, no, it's actually great. It means that my fitness has gotten better, that my heart is actually at resting. And if I wanted to, I need to go now pick up the pace. So where usually I'd be panting a little bit, and I still sweat, but just that ability over a year. I don't like doing walks, but one non-negotiable I've written is that 10K average a day is non-negotiable for me. And I miss it sometime. What about for you guys? What is it for each thing? We need health in order to build our wealth. No use building our wealth without health. We need wealth activity, and you're learning. You need to learn what's your wealth activity that you want to work with. So can I encourage you to just jump on here even after today, or even now when we're talking, and do this? the stories you will start to see from all of this, we're starting to see change take place. But it will come not from motivation, it'll come from discipline. How many of you would agree with that? I think we're all older here now. We've all gone past but some of us still get excited about motivation and nothing happens after that. But if you have little discipline steps, you'll see the big breakthroughs. And we want to see an overflow with your finances. We want to see an overflow with the ability for you in the next 2 to 5 years, changing your mindsets where it's not a get rich quick program, but what it is a program where in the next 2 to 5 years, you're having income, you're building a legacy, but you're not letting money dictate to you. So a lot of time I tell people who are running their businesses, don't let your business be self-employment, because it will become a set of prison bars that is worse than being employed. Okay. Instead, move from self-employment to business owner. And if you don't know how to do that, that's what we're here for. Like $40 a month for the academy to learn over a year some of the stuff that that are charged out a lot more. And I know a lot of millionaires out there do not share what they know. Here, I thank God that we have people who are just very transparent. We only share what we have found that's working and what's currently working. If I share with you something that's back 10 years ago that won't work for you today, that wouldn't be helpful. So that's why we're testing new things out all the time as well and producing income that grows. So would you take a take home on this is just to go do this as a discipline over motivation. I have put the link in the chat group for the school. So you can jump in for free. For those who are new, love to have you guys in. If you want to be part of the membership and start to be part of what we're doing, getting your 3-month plan going, your 6-month, 9-month plan, having a discovery call with one of the coaches, doing what like we did with the discovery call with Kem. She actually took a day off work, came in on Tuesday, 10 o'clock in the morning. We sat the discovery call, and boom, went into the booster program, got this up and running, and look at in less than a few hours, guys, in less than a few hours, Kemi basically went and signed up a website, and she got her little Melanie, her daughter, 13-year-old, who's on holiday, to jump on and help her. So we went to GoDaddy, got her website done. What's the website called? KingdomGlowNatural.com, right? It was like $27. We said, go for it, buy it. So when she went to buy it, she had to register. Then it said, have you got an ABN? So she went, oh, no, I don't. Went to the site, got an ABN. All those things we did in 2 hours. Went to get an ABN, couldn't find a TFN. Took 2 hours to find a TFN, finally found it. I said, now remember to save all of this stuff. Got her Stripe account done for money. So, and not Stripe, sorry, she got her Square account done on the phone. So you know how you can use Square. You don't have to buy anything. It's free to do. Set up a ting ting. So she charged me $1, the goal of her. So I did $1 on hers and the money came in. How exciting. She's now up and ready to go. Right. And then out of 15 tasks, she got 6 done in 2 hours. And then went to Officeworks to get the printouts and all done. You're going to see that on Saturday. Like, this is the sort of stuff we want you to boost into. But as I said to Kemi, 2 years. Give yourself 2 years, 5 years maximum, because your mind has to transition. You get tools that will last you for life. Okay, 14 years I'm in doing this, and I'm loving the fact that I have a retired kind of style life. I can do what I want to do when I want to do it. Fully occupied, but just enjoying each step. But it takes time, because when you go through struggles, you got to have that toolbox, right? So start with the discipline. How many of you think you could do that? Jump on day 3. Just put some thoughts in. It doesn't have to be perfect, but an imperfect discipline is better than nothing at all, or a perfect answer that you can't do. Right? So I hope that helps. Abir, have I done it justice? Abir is so amazing. Can we give her 777 because she just did 30 minutes in like 7 minutes. So good. Love it. And it was so clear and precise. Abir, you did amazing. Thank you.
Thank you. I hope people absorbed some of it. But it's good because next week we're doing chapter 7. So go back into depth on those.
Yes. So those coming next week, as you come, like, I love the fact that everyone's turning their cameras on. Well done. Thank you. And be fully there. And you've got your notebook ready. You've got your computer, and you're just taking notes, getting ideas, putting it into practice, because we're moving into practice soon, implementation. May, guys, can you on your calendar, it's going to be either where are we? April, May. So it's going to be super exciting. We're going to have a workshop on either the 16th or the 23rd. We're just going to book the hall. As soon as the hall is booked, it's going to be somewhere in the city of KC. We'll give you the date, 16th or the 23rd of May. We're going to have a full day where we're going to do half a day teaching on how to set up business without capital. This one thing I've been doing for over 20 years is going to help you. Why? Because you can test different business ideas out, and it's only your time that's going to be taken. And if you get a goer, you can make, like I was making $30,000 a month with one of my businesses, started with nothing. And that was back in 2000. Okay. So many businesses I start up, try it out, works, run with it, doesn't stop. Okay. And then the other half a day, I want to encourage those who haven't. We've got about 8 authors so far, which I'm super excited about. But if you haven't written a book, you need to think about, as part of your business plan, to write a book. And I'll show you how to do it within less than 30 days. You can write a book with AI, genuinely you, that becomes a credibility for you. And instead of giving someone a business card, you give them a little book. And it's authentically you, and it builds your credibility and expertise. So we'll be doing that for half a day. And the first half of the day is a workshop on how to set up business without capital. Whether you have money or not, to put out to business, if you can start with very little and test and make lots of income from it, why not? Okay. Who's keen on that and thinks it's really going to be worthwhile to turn up for that workshop in May? Please put those 2 dates aside. It's going to either be the Saturday, where are we, 16th or the 23rd. We'll let you know by next week. We're just getting the whole booked at the moment and let you know by next week. So if you're keen.
Can I also
Yep.
testify that Ruben taught me many, many years ago about starting business without capital. And that's how I started my cake business. I didn't use any capital. I didn't take out loans. I didn't have to borrow money, and I didn't have a lot because I had 2 little children at that time, and I was at home. I wasn't working. But I started my cake business without any capital, just with the fact that it had always been a hobby of mine. And he said, just start with what you have in your hands and monetize it. And I did. And my cake business is still going, including teaching classes, which I, once again, did not need to have any capital, just needed to use what I had in my hands. And then from the money that I raised from or made from the people who attended my classes, I was able to pay for the hall and whatever else I needed to, and still make a profit as well. So thank you, Ruben. That is something that's grown over the years, and it works. It works.
I'm so happy that my sister did that, and I call her Akka, which means older sister, because I wanted her to be independent. And like, there's lots of women. I think most of us are women. All the men are gone. I'm the only man left. Oh my gosh. I am so proud of our women, though, because I'm still a little bit old school. For me, it is, I have 6 daughters, and I want them to be independent and not just dependent upon their partners. For me, that's really important. And I've told my wife the same thing. I will always look after financially. That is my traditional mindset. But I want to know that she, my daughters, my sister, my nieces, they're independent. Okay. And for us to see Rubika do that, become a CEO of a company now, of an NDIS company within the last year, has been amazing. Taking all that information and putting it into place. So, guys, it's exciting stuff ahead. I'll teach you how to start communities, how to build your potential. So I just want to get an idea. 23rd, Mama Carol said will be great. So if everyone else is good for 23rd, we'll try and get the hall for 23rd. Can you just put a yes if people are ready to come for that workshop, just so that we kind of know that timing and put that timing aside. It's going to be worth getting in-person workshop, you guys get to network as well, talk to each other, say hi. We're not trying to sell to each other. Like what I want is just supporting each other, but people being aware of what they did. Like I love that Lena shared what she did today. We wouldn't have known otherwise. I want us to more and more when you guys talk, share a little bit about what you do because it's good. Others we forget or we don't realize or we can connect others together. I like that Rizan said, Mom Carol, I love your books. I wish I had a little bubby because all the kids are grown up. And Mom Carol said something amazing. I'm sure you know someone who does. Right? And Mom Carol's written some great songs, put it through AI, that the AI has produced some amazing, amazing songs for her for the children's books that she's doing. So really super excited, guys. Thank you again for being part of this. Abir, anything else you want us to share before we throw it back to our host?
We will see you on Saturday. Excluding.
Hang on, that's for the women, right? So you won't see me. That's so bad. I'm going to be
Yes.
setting up and walking out. Oh, apparently
Yes.
I think I am. No. I take that back. Apparently I'm presenting and I don't have to wear a dress. Hallelujah. I got
You need a hubby like yourself.
That's No, I really encourage everyone be there on Saturday for the women's Eagle Empowerment because even the city of Casey has said they've never seen lots of women's groups have never seen one that's after helping you with your vision and purpose. So this is amazing to see take place. Wonderful. Emmy, thank you. And little Josiah-san, thank you so much. You guys did a great job helping Auntie Emmy. And I think next week we're doing Mark, right? Hosting, which is going to be excellent, super excellent. Alina, good to have seen you here. Would love to have you again. Thank you for coming in. Looking forward to a cup of coffee with you and a chat. Anu, great to have you on this morning. Hope while we finish our night, that you're going to have a great Wednesday. Just letting you know, it's because it was a great Wednesday here. And a couple of others. Louis' friend is gone, so we didn't get to say bye to him, but I'll catch up with him later. Anu, you're ready for work?
Almost, not quite.
You've done well. Where do you work again? Just let everyone else know a little bit about you before we head.
Yeah, so I work for Edward Jones as an investment firm.
Right, beautiful. And you love working there, right? You don't want to leave your job and start your own thing.
Yes, I do. I've been there 25 years.
25 years. Wow.
Yeah, 25 years last month.
Akka, what's going on? You haven't told Anu the good news.
I haven't converted her yet.
You haven't
Working
converted.
on it.
Wonderful. We've known Anu for all my life, pretty much, I think.
Yep. And I think all mine too.
Yes. From Nigeria days where we were growing up, and then they left to Canada and we went to Australia. And her dad and my dad were best friends. That was beautiful. Beautiful to have you join us. I love that.
Nice to be here. And I'd just like to see the whole presentation from start to end.
Yeah, we'll get the recording to you as well. And next week, 6 o'clock's not too bad in the morning now that we've got daylight savings. So if you can jump up 6 o'clock next week, you'll love there'll be some more teaching next week, Anu.
Okay.
Beautiful. Wonderful. Lena, thank you. Thank you, everyone. It was great to meet you all. God bless, love, light, blessings, Lena. Amazing. Thank you, Lena. Abir, you and Lena know each other, so please let's connect. Yes?
Yes.
Beautiful. Thank you. Wonderful. Ciao, guys. Have a great one.
Ciao.
Take care. Blessing.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
See ya.